Hello and welcome back, everyone. We did a little bit of a poll, kind of late last night, probably a little bit too late, regarding what we are going to be doing today, and most of you guys voted for the joke option, which I always interpret. Actually, we should probably just pull the poll up. Pull the poll! Count the stop. Stop the count. Steal the count. As we do, regarding what we do. Let's see, updated browser, yeah. Oh, where'd my browser go? Journalist Jamie. Okay, so we did a poll what we were going to do, and options were continue Civ 6, start a new game with better mods, suggest below. Did people suggest mods? I don't think they did. They wanted me to break the NDA though, but the NDA is redacted. Everyone chose kind of the joke option, or predominantly the joke option. So I think we're going to restart rather than continue the game, because to be honest, I did not like the map gen we had a little bit, and so we'll be starting a new game on Civ 6 here, and this is the first restart we clicked, and it actually looks fantastic. I haven't explored any of the map. Don't know what's around, but we do have more rivers, which will tend to give us more opportunities for massive military, massive like river industrial complexes, which are kind of what I really love in this game. And this start, we have really good tiles, and we have a good. I think that we settle here in terms of the planning. I think that gives us a really nice dock. We'll also be next to at least one volcanic tile that will maybe get really good. We'll be next to two tiles. We'll have the 4-food tile off to the right a little bit. This tile will be good once we put a mine there, which probably research mining first, maybe sailing first. And so our first builder will be very, very straightforward. Oh, we can't research until we have a city. And so I think we settle here. I guess we could take a little bit of a peek what we maybe have to deal with. I think that we have an aqueduct here, settling right next to a volcano. That'll never go wrong, as the game suggests. This might not be the very best settle. If something like this is maybe better. I think if we settle the wild game, when we brick the animal husbandry, we get the production on the city. So we could maybe consider that, but then we don't get the nice looking dock, which I kind of want to have. We do have an opportunity for maybe a better river complex thing going on, but okay, I think we'll just settle here. We might, towards the end of the stream, poll what currently on 1.7, I'm about to start a new run, so we might poll what run we do. I'm probably just going to give options and not let people shout out options. I think that we just end the turn. Yes? Alright. So, I think we settle here. Interesting. Now, I think that we hadn't really built a scout before. Let's build a scout. We'd been building Slinger first, kind of a couple times. I think we maybe go mining first in case we encounter some barbs. Get the beep boops outside right into the start of the stream. Alright, well, didn't really want to discover a guy that close that early, but, okay. Fair enough. We do see we have foxes on this continent. Like a fox. Will we have a good opportunity? Maybe this will be a decent spot to put a science district, if we eventually get out there. Or campus. I'm thinking that we probably end up building an aqueduct at some point. And that's kind of the spot we could, if we are going to build an aqueduct, that's going to be the spot we can build it, which is going to make this a decent spot for an industrial center, because we will have the +1 from the mine, and I think we get +1 from the mine, or the adjacent strategic resource, once we put a mine on it, right? Let's put a mine here. Oh, we only get +1 from adjacent aqueducts with this mod? Whatever mod we're playing. That makes the aqueduct significantly worse. It's possible we don't even want the aqueduct. Because we will get a decent amount of housing from our harbor, we think. We'll see. I think maybe we come back for that barb camp kind of immediately here. It looks like they will allow us to hire galleys, which is nice. So we'll come down, maybe we'll come down across the river, just get a little bit more scouting in. Hey Richard, how's it going? Will you redacted this stream? We're gonna redacted. And by redacted I mean not spoil 1.7. As much as I would like to. We said we wouldn't, so. We discover the heroes who not to, and I don't know how to pronounce that at all. I think that this one's not very good if I recall correctly. Yeah, they just like steal units. We discover Oya. Damages and heals and moves swiftly. Again, probably not that great, but really kind of I do like the looks of this. We maybe have an opportunity for an industrial circle here of some kind. My brain doesn't immediately identify the places where you can put the massive circles, and maybe we ruined it with London here. The city of London, or with our placement of London, rather. More rivers over here is promising. Milta might also ruin it. What is their special bonus? City growth rate is 15% with a district higher, and Zanzibar gives the unique, or a unique luxury resource. It's not looking like it's looking like we don't have too deep to explore, maybe. So the settlers looking like it might have been a bad choice, but that's okay. Like, retrospectively a bad choice. Or not the settler, the scout. We're still gonna build the scout, but I think we might peel off a really early builder, because we can't build a settler yet. And we'll just try and see about going this way with the scout. Nice. Yeah, I think we just go early builder. We could also go slinger. We would want the slinger for triggering Eureka for archery, and we could look to buy a builder a little bit later. I think I'm okay with that. Are we currently working the... this is maybe our problem here. I think we should have been working this style for the faster growth. Oh well. It's gonna take us a while to root out the spearmen, so I think I like the idea of letting the archer or the slinger kill him, and then we'll heal up with the warrior, maybe grab this, and then bring the slinger in after we get the spearmen low here. Or that's the plan, at least.
When you find yourself in a hole,
I think that, let's do this next. Us having like no iron also hurt on the map gen, but the Tinto, maybe that's on theme. The Tinto maps that we saw didn't really show that much iron in England. I was a little surprised. I assume it's deeper and harder to get to for the medieval situation. +1 pop's gonna be nice. It's gonna allow us to work this tile again. We're gonna get quite a bit of gold here. Nice. We do discover a third city-state. And we might be on our own private island. Private island runs are always a little bit weird. But okay. I'm assuming... I think our warrior later on will be fine for scouting this while still maintaining some proximity towards our map. And so I think we should go to the left with our scout here. But this is not something I'm abundantly experienced with. We're just going to heal up here. And then we might leave the rest to our slinger. So we can get a Eureka bonus for archery. So just heal up with that guy. Bring the slinger over. Maybe whack one more time with the warrior, because that's not going to finish it off. And then I think now we go settler. And this will be plenty fine. We do have to think about where we want a second settle to be. So we need to think about if we are destroying either of these city-states and how to map tack a bunch of stuff. What do we do? What do? The city is kind of in our way a little bit. If we settled... like off the city slightly, this would be one of the farthest places we could settle. So let's start with that maybe, and then I don't think that this place can build a dam. Yeah, so if there is a dam, this might be the spot for it. So we would almost want a city right here, but we can't do that. And we would also kind of want a city right there, but we can't do that either. It's too close to Milta, unfortunately, for us to be able to make a massive, like, circle around this. So, if that's not going to be possible, or we have to destroy Milta, we might have to settle and try and do the best we can. So maybe our second settle is not even the best city we could do, but something that's like a little bit of concession. I think we can settle this tile. It's too close. It is too close. Well, we can't settle here. This is kind of the closest tile. If we don't want to destroy Zanzibar, this is like the closest one we could settle. But now we're not going to have very good water access unless we go an aqueduct here, right? And now it's awkward because we can't really squeeze another city there. Hey, Cantaloupe, how's it good? The redacted seems so redacted. It is really redacted. It's the most redacted we've done so far. Oh, we're just like, we're just kind of crimped here. One of these cities might have to go. One of these city-states. Kind of do like Milta's bonus, but Milta's kind of ruining the dream here. Because without Milta, right, we could live this dream, I think. I think this is the dream we want to live, huh? I think Milta, you're just, you're killing the dream here. Milta might be killing the dream. I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, this would brick our ability to make a city here, which is kind of annoying, right? Because this city would be too close. Am I missing another layout for this? Where we could... like, shift it over to the left one? I don't think we can make the dam here. I think that's a no-no spot for the dam. Yeah. But maybe this isn't even as good. I think that the mod we're playing gives less for adjacent dam districts, so this is actually not even as essential. Wow. Adjacent bath tiles are the only +2 bonus. +1 for each adjacent lumber mill, +1 for each harbor. One for each mine and quarry. Okay, so the adjacencies on this are actually like a lot different than they have been in the past, so for this mod, maybe this is just not what we want to do. What's the benefit of the circle arrangement? So, normally each of these give a +2 bonus to the industrial district, so by being adjacent to 3 of them, they will get like a +7 or 8 bonus, but we're seeing that with whatever mod setup we kind of have, really doesn't reward being next to the aqueducts and stuff anywhere near as much. But also, this is like, this is my crack when it comes to this game, is doing this. But it looks like it might not even be that good, to be honest. So maybe we go back to the drawing board. I think that we want to decide whether or not Milta lives or dies. I guess we could decide in a few turns. Or whether Zanzibar lives or dies. Milta's going to be easier to take out, though. Because this. But my thought is that Milta actually just breaks too many cities for us. Just because it's awkward placement. It's like actually preventing several cities. We could maybe... Nope, we can't even get that guy in the corner, right? And then... Yeah. We're in a really... Jesus, it's loud, whatever that is outside. What is that? That thing, whatever that was, sounded very strange. I think, Mitla, rather, not Milta. Maybe he just, like, breaks too many potential cities. But I think, well... I think I kind of like this city either way. Do we also have pretty good tiles on this city? What do we have here? We have... We don't have any 2-2s. And honestly, that's probably the type of thing I should focus on more, is whether or not we have 2-2 tiles. Could go after Jerusalem as well. I think that we definitely want to wait until we have enough gold to hire a galley. That should give us the Eureka on archery. The backseaters entered chat. How's it going with Redacted? It's going pretty good. Who's the backseater? Oh, Mr. Keefs. I thought you have the same icon as Richard. How's it going? Things are going alright. We're trying to figure out our city placement here. And the city-states are just kind of awkwardly placed in regard to us kind of getting the types of cities we might want. We're gonna come over here. Ooh, we really do like the city there now, huh? Yeah, so Milton might just have to go. That's unfortunate for them. still gonna hire a galley out of them. God, that does like no damage. But we're also noticing that the mod we're playing with definitely changes the industrial district adjacencies quite a bit. Like, we can take a look here. Can you blunder them and disperse the next turn, or do you have to wait? We can do one or the other. But if we plunder, more units will appear, and we'll just have to fight them again. I think we're in a situation where we actually want to plunder. But maybe let's take a quick look at some of these adjacencies. +2 culture for adjacent wonder. Most things have plus adjacency from 2 adjacent districts. We still have 2 from entertainment complexes and the like. Okay. That doesn't have any adjacencies. We still get +2 from city centers on these. These get +2 from adjacent docks. I think that's the way it is in vanilla. These only get +1 for all of the things they used to give +2, so dams, aqueducts, canals. And the only thing that gives it +2 is an adjacent bath tile. Bath tile? What's a bath? Is it? We're gonna come in here. We're just gonna heal up on that. Maui is pretty good from what I remember. The wee-woos, pour one out to the one who hopefully makes it. And this will make a nice campus district. Unfortunately, this place will have a bunch of water tiles, and it doesn't play well for a mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Plunder spam is also really good for leveling up the units. Bath is Rome's unique aqueduct. Ah, so there's a Rome bias here. Clean workers work harder. It's do be like that. Damn, damn, damn. We're also gonna have to build a worker. I guess we got this guy for freezies, good dealsies. It's kind of our favorite. But yeah, I think we will kind of plunder spam, or try to. Seeing as we have another scout coming down to the left, we'll scout up into this direction, thiswardly direction. I think this is probably. We don't have very good tiles with this city, but I think we want it to be our next city. I kind of wish the tiles were better. But I think we want to start forward settling towards him. And honestly, this city won't have very good tiles either. Well, I guess we like the turtles. We like the turtles all the way down. I think we'll take the faith until we get our Pantheon. Are you aware of Governor Liang Fisheries? Something to keep in mind, the governor might change this, but I think we are. Yeah, so we put Liang there. That would make some sense. I think we're gonna go Liang first. I'm not sure how much we're gonna be chopping initially. Actually, I think we want him on top of here for when the raid goes through. We'll just heal up this guy. This guy will keep going. Just keep swimming. Well, I mean, we want to go after militia. We could maybe even save for 2 galleys and use 2 galleys here. I think we get a lot more production for iron, so I almost think that we actually want to discover iron pretty early here. Oh wait, what are we doing? So, this is... Oop. If you rotate Liang through coastal cities, you can spam a ton and housing to all your coastal cities. Yeah. Hey, Tarkus. Hey, Redacted. Good to Redacted on this Redacted. I agree. Are you gonna do a teaser video? I still need to figure out like if there's some special rules for teasers. It seems like you can't do a video like a 920 by 1080 video as a teaser. Okay, so I think that we'll maybe just chill with the slinger and see if he comes out. Other than that, we could just heal with the boyo. Ooh. Those mountain adjacencies, though. Yeah, so this is what we were hoping for him to just walk out on us. We do find Kabul. Pyramids have to be on flatland, right? So we can't just hit a whack pyramid down there. Actually, can volcanoes just damage wonders? I can't remember. Normally you don't want to build around a volcano. 2 galleys and a slinger and a warrior is enough. Also 1 galley, a slinger, and a warrior can pull it off if the slinger gets leveled enough. That is many mountain. Yeah, so maybe we look to... I don't think you could build pyramids unless it's flat, though. Yeah, it's probably gonna get the pyramids. Hey, we love to see it. Except our pops died, but now that's a 2-2 tile. Kind of tempted to disperse here and then head up over to this clan, maybe. Also kind of want to buy another galley from them, to be honest, but I don't know if that's reasonable or not. Also, we do have a settler, and the settler wants to come here. That's kind of awkward. Let's take a quick peek over here before heading back over to the right. I think we're just gonna settle here because we think that that's where we're gonna settle, and that's the most obvious one. I think we'll clear the camp here. As much as we want to buy another galley, we might get another opportunity from a different one. We don't want to let the barbs build up too much. Oh, that is a wonder there. That is a wonder. We're gonna scout because I think maybe we want to build yeah. We get Hercules, who's probably the best. But we probably want to build over here, huh?
Hidden in the glorious wildness, like unmined gold.
So I think maybe we actually settle this way. Somewhere where we could try and make use of these. I don't hate settling the plains hills here. I'm trying to remember if a volcano can kill a settler. I don't think it can. In terms of marching the settler past here. But we have a hard-on for some of these tiles, man. Hey, Carlitos. How's it going? How you be? And this definitely makes it less important that we come here right away. Ooh, we do see there's some ocean potential over there, but we're just going to start scouting this way. We could try and get as snugly up on the Wonder as we can here by settling here. We still would have a really good... We could buy this tile as well. We would still have a good dock. We could aqueduct here. Right? And then... That'd be a decent industrial zone after the mine goes down here. It's not a quarry. You're a blizzard, Harry. What do you think about the giant death robot? You think that they ruined late game? Probably. I'm probably not enough of a connoisseur to have a super strong opinion on it. I think it's a little silly. I think that, in my mind, it represents a piece of military equipment we know not what that, like, is not entirely unrealistic. Like, it's supposed to represent the future, right? And I think in the future there will be, like, military stuff that is just, like, show-stopping. And I don't think that that's necessarily unrealistic. You know what I mean? Although, like, it's interesting to see now, like, the remoteness and drones and, like, this type of stuff being what's seemingly important for militaries. We definitely kind of want to get rid of this scout. So, we don't want him to run away from us forever. Because we can't embark this settler. I guess we can bring our own scout back. We'll come here this turn with the idea that we can protect the settler if we have to. And get ready to come back over there. Alright, so kind of hitting a bit of a mountain range here. We could just go another settler. I think that... How are we looking on the worker? Builder. We can build a builder. I kind of like building a builder here. Because I'm not sure... Oop, that gets dispersed. That kind of solves our problem to some extent. Still kind of scared to send our guy back. Our settler out here. think we'll do this and then send the guy the other way here. We have a little bit of an opportunity to scout in there. I think that's fine. I'm gonna try and see if we can scout north from here. Still waiting to see if the scout comes back. Don't want to send my settler into the abyss. Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. So I guess we'll scout to the north while we have this, because just this is not going to be enough to take them out. What difficulty is the game on? I think Emperor? Yep. Wanted something, definitely can win on, deity, but not very consistently. It's kind of like where my skill level's at. I think I'm pretty sure I've beaten deity a couple times, but not like, I'm not like deity only, type of play. I don't know how we're gonna do that with a slinger, warrior, and a galley. Maybe just a lot of healing. The dude said it was doable. I think we'll try and make sure Suleiman doesn't randomly decide to snake our settler. I think the ally doesn't really do that. Emperor IMO is the most fun difficulty, not oppressively hard, but it's a challenge. Yeah, I don't like the way that Civ handles the difficulties, unfortunately, and like I don't like. I mean, so like the problem is like the way that they handle the AI getting harder is like I wish the AI just played better, right? Rather than giving them like 2 extra cities at game start, which is like it makes it. I would rather have a struggle all throughout the game than having it feel like it's this massive catch up thing, where we're just gonna like go back and heal. Right now it feels like it's this massive catch-up performance that's like kind of a little bit off-putting. So if we do settle here, I mean we could take this city as well. And just say, hey, we're not gonna get this. It just feels like, I mean, we're gonna get a city here, but we'd get a city there either way. And we could do a city there, but again, we'd get one either way. Or not even there, it'd have to be like here. Maybe taking out Mitla is not important, and we could just take it instead, and we could actually have... Because I'm not seeing that this is letting us squeeze in more cities, right? This is the absolute farthest out city we could have, and it's like kind of close. Oh my god, move, you idiot. Go back to Kabul. Yeah. I don't know, Civ is... Here, let's link these guys up. And then say, go here. And maybe we just want to make sure we get some good... Like, maybe we want to settle here. For the better setup and tiles. We can do that whether we take Mitla. Maybe this bonus is also decent. I just really wish we could get more cities onto this river, man. Feels so bad, like, only being able to cap it out at, like, 2. I suppose if we take Mitla, we could actually settle to the right one and actually be on the river. And maybe that's better. I don't know. Do you guys think we should take Mitla, raise Mitla, or ignore Mitla? I suppose we could also do something with Zanzibar. Maybe we wait, see that where the iron looks like. If we settle here, though, we'll also get this tile earlier. And that would be nice in terms of arguments for saving Mitla. Not exactly what we wanted, but okay. I think we want the river here, so... We'll see. The iron will give us more information. Did any iron appear on the map? We get no iron again. Tragic. Or I'm blind. Also tragic. Do you Americans care at all about the recent EU election? I haven't followed it closely, so maybe the answer to that is no. I mean, I care what happens. I care a lot about Ukraine. I just, I can't affect the EU election as much. American media should cover, like, that type of thing more than it does, but... I think we take a crack at this guy. And we start going after... So I guess that answers the question of whether we should leave them alone or not. Because I think it's going to take us a while to clear out their stuff. Alright. We do love rushing that, which is going to involve animal husbandry next. Fair enough. And now I think we go settler. Kind of really slow second city. Oh, yikes. Stranger danger. Holy shit, this guy's dead as hell. Oh, we fucked up. Right, there's no way to save this guy. We have a lot of gold though, so we could buy something else. Maybe we wait till we can buy a spearman. I think there's a Eureka for killing something with a spearman. We normally don't get that Eureka, so maybe we wait and try and get that. We actually don't need a monument. What are we doing? We have like culture on these tiles. Could go builder. I kinda like builder. Ooh, we do want to purchase this tile though. We want to lock it in. Which means it's gonna be a little bit rougher buying buy another slinger. Slingers don't allow us to surround a city though. No shot they let our guy live. What the hell? Bro, the AI is so bad. I think we go up onto this hill if they want to come at us. I care about them insofar as I care about most elections, but I'm not super concerned about it impacting me very much. It'd be wise if we cared more. Yeah, I definitely watch it like BBC if I like actually want news, but we might end up going this one again. I don't hate fertility rights. To be fair, Earth Goddess... I forget, how do we look at appeal? It's not what we want. Lenses. Okay, yeah, we're not... We are right next to a wonder, but it's not gonna be too crazy for us. God, this city's gonna be so freaking good. I don't know, boys. How many fishing boats are we gonna have? I guess we're gonna have a decent chunk of fishing boats, and we can make this third city if we really want. And we'll benefit from it immediately. Benefiting from it immediately is always like a really strong like reason to do it, because we'll have this soon enough. There's a huge right wing in Europe, tied in Europe right now. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I think that, well, I don't mind, like, conservative economics, but, like, some of the elements I have a problem with, like, I'm like pro freedom of movement, and a lot of this is like it seems to be coming from an anti-immigration sentiment from a lot of the movements, as well as a pro-isolationist like stance, which I think is like not the response that's appropriate to like what's going on in Ukraine. Alright, so this guy would have to cross a river and attack a hill to get at us. Here, let's switch here so we can try and get all the Eureka boosts or whatever. Maybe Slinger is just okay here. I really wish another barb camp would spawn, or we would see another barb camp, because then we would just buy a unit from them. Maybe we should have bought the warrior from them when we had the chance. Feels bad, man. Maybe we should just come through here and try and find ourselves a barb camp. That's probably okay. We possess some wisdom. It do be like that. And xenophobic QAnon and pro-Putin, unfortunately. Yeah, so the pro-Putin element I'm really, like, concerned with. Because there's, like, a super big element of conservatism for quite some time was, like, being, like, really interventionist. So, like, not that I'm, like, a fan of necessarily being really interventionist. I'm just saying that it's changed. The isolationist thing is, like, new. Oh, we forgot to pet the doggy. Obviously. You gotta pet the doggo. People say I don't do RP play. Bro, this city's insane. I think that we want to make sure that we're actually working. I think we want to work this food tile first. Show me where you're from so we can buy your unit for a discount. It's a broad question. Don't want to go ham? Yeah. Don't always want to go ham. I generally don't mind the politics discussion, though. Especially if I'm playing not Victoria 3. If I'm playing, like, the crowd will be a lot more sparse, generally speaking, if I'm not playing Vic 3. Maybe we should have just bought this tile, bro. That tile's so good. Can we take another shot at this guy? I think we can. Oh, promo, big nice. Alright, what are we supposed to do with these guys? Man, I'm so bummed we didn't have any iron on our map. Oh, did the volcano destroyed the crabs? No, the crabs. Oh my gumdrop buttons. There were crabs there. Well, this is unfortunate. We could make a mine here, which I don't think does anything because it kills the production, but eventually... No, that's stupid. I guess we just save the builder. Bro, feels bad. I mean, we could ship the builder over there, but they're building a builder. Hey, Barbarossa, how's it going? You're exterminating inconvenient natives. Pretty good for England. I know, we're RPing here. Pretty deterministic view of politics. Deterministic in what sense? It doesn't matter what you do? Before this election, right wing had 18% of the seats in EU Parliament, now it's got 21. I mean, France even dissolved their government over the EU results. Not sure though if it was more to it. Eastern Europe has been carrying the right-wing torch until now, when Western Europe is waking up. Waking up. Uh-oh. Definitely don't think that being pro-Putin is waking up. Whoa, a Hui Takal lake. Is that the biggest lake you can get? Is a 5 lake? I don't think I've ever seen a 6 lake. I think we'll just fortify until heal and take our and save our promotion for if we're in trouble. I'm not sure if that's correct. I can't remember. I don't know if you get experience while you currently have a promotion. Actually, maybe we know that this should just be a farm, huh? Like, this is like pretty ideal farm triangle, right? It's not in the way. And if we know we want to farm triangle it up with this, then maybe we could use the builder kind of immediately. Bruh, let me cross this river. Oh. Alright, maybe we just buy a spearman. Oh, we can't afford a spearman, not even close. Alright, maybe we buy a slinger. I think we're just gonna buy a slinger here. I don't know if this is correct. I'm trying my best, boys. I think we maybe run from this one. I mean, we could sling at him, but I think we'll just run. If we discover a barb camp in the next turn that sells slingers, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, our civilization will soon be forgotten. Alright, let's see if we get horses. And how that might change some of our stuff. Alright, so now he has to cross a river and go up a mountain, so we're just gonna have that be. We do see... Wow, okay, a couple horses. Wait, why did the iron appear now? Was the iron always there? Are we just blind? Blind if true. Okay. I think we get a lot of extra production from the horses. From being who he is. +2 production to all strategic resources. So I think horses count. Okay. Which means we could build an aqueduct here. We don't have to. But if we did, we would get a +3 industrial zone here. Which is kind of nice for London. It also means that we might have to take out Jerusalem here. For the sake of progress. I think we don't mind going archery when we have a couple slingers already. And then now we could do this. And then go production here. And then I think we're supposed to be, in terms of what we're doing, supposed to be rushing the political one. I don't think we're gonna use trades. Looks like we have to go through this anyways though. Alright. Hey, you just started Age of Wonders 3? Big nice. Wait, why is 3 instead of 4? We're not Putin, that's a very small group. Well, so I should maybe be a little bit more specific. I think being Putin tolerant is also problematic, even if you're not pro-Putin. We're pro-freedom now, instead of governments being our daddy. Yeah, so this is, like, something that, like, is, like, I am in a weird position on. Because, generally speaking, I'm not a fan of the state being in charge of stuff. Because the state's really inefficient, generally speaking. Maybe we bring this guy back to deal with something that we see a brewing. But the flip side is, I think that I'm a fan of a lot of the EU consumer protection regulations and a lot of the regulations against corporations specifically. But, like, stuff like where the government says that in order for something to be classified as pizza, it has to have tomato sauce in it. Like, this is, like, I don't know if this is still a legal thing, but in the US it used to be the case that in order to be classified as a frozen pizza as a food, you had to have tomato sauce. I think that's stupid and ridiculous. Like, the government's coming in and saying, you can't put this on the label unless it has tomato sauce. It's like, my guy, have you not ever heard of pesto sauce? So every, like, bit of frozen pesto sauce pizza has tomato on it, or it's called a flatbread instead. That's stupid, right? And the government's generally less efficient at doing things, so if you could do something through private enterprise, and there's not a significant externality that makes it so government should be doing it, because there are some things government should be doing, then you do it through private government or private enterprise. But all that said, relative to like an average libertarian, I definitely think that like the corporations just get to do anything is not like not appropriate as well. Maybe we're supposed to buy this tile if we really want to build a thing there. Deterministic in that if I was living their life, I would probably think the same thing. Yeah. I generally agree with that. Some people have like a whole bunch of baggage with like a deterministic position, like philosophically, that I think is not doesn't necessarily follow from like the determinist position. And also, like, I think that you have to, like, think that people are, like, responsible for their actions as a matter of practicality.
That's the positive aspect of trade.
I mean, maybe we end up building a galley here, so it's a little bit tempting. After this settler, do we go galley? The thing is we can often discover a barb camp that'll allow us to buy a galley, which will be a much better rate. Can he attack us? Maybe across here. The left has been crazy launching suppression and smear campaigns like crazy over here. I know you're in Europe, but where specifically are you referring to? Oh, maybe we should have gone builder. I guess we'll just buy a builder. Does this give a government? Yeah, okay, so we'll wait until we get early empire and then buy a builder for using this, utilizing that. Yeah, so now we can walk up on this bozo, this idiot. And do some of this. And then... yeah, I think way I like that. We're making progress, slow and steady. We're about to get archery, but I don't think we can upgrade the units unless they're in our territory, so... to be fair, we're about to... oh, we should have gone... I forgot we were building a builder over here. We should have gone build speed, yeah. Rip the dream. Bro, what's the second tile we're working here? Can we just work both the food tiles first? Thanks. Okay, I like going trader here. With the idea that we're gonna buy a builder out of there. So now we have a little bit of some choices here. I think we forward settle so that we can get a settlement here later. So I think we settle the cows. Oh, but we didn't know if we wanted to settle the cows or to the left of the cows. Rip. This was the question, whether we take Mitla or raise it, and if we could settle one to the right. What do you guys think? One to the right here? Settle right here instead. Have our earlier access to this 2-2. Pastures is also nice. Not like crazy nice. I mean, really we want a city over here next to all these strategic resources. Maybe even a city right here, to be honest. So then we do maybe this. Which point we, I don't know, can make a city. Maybe we're supposed to take Mitla here if this is how we're doing it. Oh no, wait. Yep, we could do it like this. Right? In which case, yep. Okay, I think I like this. What do you guys think? And then we probably have a pretty good Colosseum somewhere in here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like around here, probably do a Colosseum. And have it hit a whole bunch of guys. Kind of matters because this settler is gonna affect this decision making. But I think I like this. And here we actually don't have to raise Jerusalem to the ground either. We just want to make sure we get there before. Well, actually, yeah, no. We just want to make sure we can get the iron. Otherwise, we'll have to go British on them. Rise of the far right in France is more due to the dissatisfaction with the current and previous government, and people want something that they've never tried before. If they get power this time, they'll just lose it in the future. Are you talking about if the right wing gets power, it'll just lose it later? I mean, like, so one of the problems is like, I think that there's just like a lot of corporate hackery and selling out. I think that's less of a problem in Europe though, but I'm not really super confident in this. I will destroy my enemies. Yep. I think Italy has some weird food laws with wine and stuff. Yeah, I think that stuff's super stupid. Also, I'm not a fan of the government protecting people from themselves. But I do think they should protect people from corporations. So, which is like a position that not many libertarians hold. They think corporations should just be able to do whatever they want. Or, roughly speaking, not anything, but you, like, being a little bit generous with my understanding of anything. EU right seems focused on being anti-EU and anti-immigration. That was kind of my impression. Or at least the anti-immigration part. And I'm just, philosophically, I'm, like, pro-freedom movement, so, like, I'm generally against anti-immigration movements. I mean, like, the U.S. is swinging that way as well. We'll get a pasture pretty soon here. We have to find a place to build a quarry. I think let's go pottery, though, here. Because being able to build a granary is maybe going to be useful to us. Grow your civilization to at least 6 people. I think we're going to get that pretty soon. Oh, beautiful. He just comes out. I think this is played. Sad that Zanzibar got that tile, but what are you gonna do? Buy tiles, I guess. But so this is the quarry we could quarry up. We could quarry up this too. I guess we could go settler. Kind of awkward. Alright, let's just go settler here. I wish we could build our Kothans already, and by Kothans I mean... not that. We need to own 2 galley... or wait, we need to improve 2 sea resources. Is that all we need? We also have to go astrology. Okay. Maybe we like that better. I kind of want to gain access to the granaries, though. Oh, we can build a quarry here. Fantastic. So we could actually continue towards construction, right? We're gonna get a quarry, we're gonna get a pasture, we're gonna get the construction, we're gonna just go burr. I was thinking we're super far off from that, but wanting to get all the Eurekas. I guess we'd want to make a city. If we go here, I think we kill the culture that this tile gives, so I think we would want to make a city here. Right? And then this is almost certainly going to be something like that. We do grow to 6. Nice. I think we're breaking through here. Do they have city walls? I don't think they do, so I think we could come up here. Unfortunately, we can't, I don't think we can siege them with just 2 guys. I don't think that's how sieging works. I know you have to control the zone of control, but... a nice little quarry on the stuff. Nice we could build a camp here, too. I think we're working these 2 tiles. It's gonna get us a little bit more money. Do we just get to kill another guy for free? Wanna come here? For a second I thought that was a settler. Yeah, let's go and build this camp. Yeah, no, just enough to know my position on determinism isn't the most sophisticated, but also, yeah, that's one of the reasons I asked you to clarify, is because people can mean a lot of different things when they say something's deterministic. But I also agree that when we feed people, we feed personal accountability as an input, we get better outcomes, even though it's not technically fair, but technically fair. Yeah, I mean, the free will discussion's, like, complicated. I think that some of the determinists are not also being charitable or fair with kind of the way that they capture causality in some of those discussions. But that's like a broader like scope thing that's like harder to like go at. Are we just not supposed to build a campus like here, even though it's like a +5 campus or whatever? I guess not. Wonder too strong. How many... Is there a way for us to fit... I think there's a way for us to fit 2 national parks here. No, maybe not. Oh, yikes, Archer. We don't like that. Archer just comes here next turn and then shoots us. There's a lot we could do about that. I mean, we could come up on the Archer. The Archer still, I think, beats our scout, to be honest. We retreat. Hope that whoever's fighting does a decent job. Oh, we can siege it with just 2 units? Wild, okay. I think most libertarians believe that big corps became big because of the government. Think Korea or Elon. I don't think that that's the case. Think Standard Oil. Like, I think that could be what most libertarians think, though. Yeah, and that the problem is the government being too big. I don't think that that's the case, though. But you're right. You're right. I think that's what they think. I think that they are like incapable of like framing something from like the perspective of like anything other than like it's the government's fault. But at the same time, like when the government does something, it's inefficient. So you should have a reason for wanting the government to do something. Like lighthouses are a really good example. A lighthouse has positive externalities. So it provides, or it's a non-excludable good, meaning like what it's providing is the ability to tell ships, hey, there are rocks here, don't sail here, and you can't make that so that the ships have to pay for it. The ships just get it always, which means that the amount of revenue a lighthouse can generate, if it were to be privately run, is significantly less than the actual value it provides, because it's providing free value to all these ships that don't pay for it, right? And so the revenue that it gets under-captures the utility of the lighthouse. And so lighthouses, as an industry, will be under-provided if they are provided by private industry, so the government should do it. Also, there are things like, with positive externalities you should provide as the government, like education for people, like, has positive externalities, because having an entire population being more educated is useful, even if but you could just not educate everyone, but I think the government should do that. Does the AI ever attack city-states? Yes. How will you even play this game? There's no Transvaal. Not with that attitude, there's not. Look, we already got the gems. We got the gems. We already did it. We're colonizing already. We're pulling on Britain. Are we just supposed to whack it once and then heal up? I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? Just to get things on a little faster. We're supposed to grow Manchester, right? So transfer to Manchester, grow it. Manchester's kind of our weak link here. I think we're gonna skip turn. I don't know what's hurting those guys. Kind of keeping them at bay a little bit here. Really want to get that city out there next, so we can buy up some tiles, depending on or whether or not we want to go for Jerusalem. We just go settler. Bro, feels bad. I think we want the galley boost. I don't hate going another galley. I don't hate going spearmen either. Because we know when we finish early empire, we're going to buy a... Oh, but this gives us the settler bonus? Yeah, let's just go settler. Settler kind of feels stupid, but... I wonder where we're going to buy our guy. Can he really shoot us over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house? I guess, man. Liverpool's interesting. I'm not sure if it counts because it doesn't connect us to the capital, but we kind of want that road. So... Will the warrior really just not attack out like an idiot? Ouchie. What tile? I mean, that's the tile we want, but... Are we really not getting docks next, though? Are we really... just gonna go all the way? I think we speed this up a little bit. Is that really just... Okay. Next turn we'll take it. I think we're just gonna take the city, though. I'm just waiting here for forever. I mean, maybe... Yeah, we should have just worked this tile so we could sell that. Oh, we never built the camp. I thought we built the camp. Oh, I'm dumb. Dumb. Don't big corporations have the edge on legally avoiding taxation? Yeah, I think taxes should be done differently. I think China does it right. I think that China, they tax their... We have like an 80-20 split where like 80% of the revenue comes from income taxes for the US government and 20% comes from like corporate taxes, and China's like the reverse. Gross oversimplification, but they rely primarily on value-added tax. So you have to get taxed on every, along every like point in the chain, and then they don't really tax income. And I think that a value-added tax is much harder to dodge. There's like, if you were trying to design a system that maximized corporate loopholes, you would have the system we have, basically, is what I'm saying. And you could just not do that, and that would be preferable. We will keep the city, which gives us another mine and a couple farms. Yeah, I think I like keeping this city. And then, bro, we can also go settler. No, they're super pissed. Let's go monument here. Yeah, yikes. But we get Liang. I think we're gonna point Liang into London right now. She's not gonna stay there though. I guess Manchester's actually where we want it. No, we want it in London because we want to build a pasture right there. And Old World will rise again, Mohana. Perhaps. They were abusing the VAT system in Poland, your country, though. How are they abusing it? I mean, I'm not suggesting that they weren't. Just to be clear. I think we might be able to do better than that. Yeah. How about we just don't do that war? And you give us more gold per turn? Make this deal more equitable? Yeah. Okay, this seems more on point. And that's why we definitely should have, or one of the reasons. That wasn't even the last thing. Let's have a peek. I think we just let them attack us, right? And I think maybe we go for... I don't know if we want to destroy Jerusalem or... But we generally don't lean too much into temples. This is would not be a huge loss. What's their bonus? More holy site pressure. Yeah, that's probably not very useful to us. We could look to take it. We could look to take it out. If we were taking it out, it'd be so we could build another city somewhere, but it's like, pretty close to where we would actually build a city if we could. Oh, and can we siege this city just by parking our warrior there, and then it'll count as sieged? Because we're controlling all the zone of control, brother. I need to look in this VAT Mafia by the media to, like, know more about it. Yeah, so, my understanding is that, the way the production chains are reported, like, if I buy iron... from someone to produce the steel, I'm incentivized to report exactly how much iron I bought from them. That way I don't have to pay, that way I have to pay less in VAT when I sell my steel. And so this incentivizes members along the chain of production to essentially rat on exactly how much the other people are providing them with, so they pay less in VAT. And so... Yeah, I'm wondering what the angle for abusing it is. Are you gonna blink? Alright, there's our camp. We're just gonna heal up and let him attack us. Perfect, we get our galley. And we can send everyone up that way. And farm some XP there. Maybe we just keep dispersing it. I think we can promo though now. I think we'll promo volley on this one and garrison on the other one in case we merge them later. In case we're careful enough. I think that this guy will come down though. And we'll keep one galley on each side. Okay, so I think we go back. I think we want the food badly enough that we'll come back down here. Just to keep Liverpool growing. So many good tiles on this city. One problem with VAT is since it applies to the non-consumer facing side as well, it forces every company to have a fully vertically integrated supply chain for max efficiency. No, they pay it either way. If they produce the iron themselves, if they buy the iron, then the company that sells the iron pays the VAT. Or like but then it doesn't have to get paid again further down the chain. It only if you, let's say the iron costs 50 and the steel costs 100, and then you buy the iron and then you have to pay 10% VAT on the iron, so you pay 55. So now your input's 55, and then you sell the steel for 100, and then whoever has to buy it pays 110 for the 10% VAT on it. Like the margin's 55, but then if you if you own but they only pay, they pay effectively, they pay the VAT 5 on the VAT that of the value you provided, bringing the iron up to 100. But then they reimburse you, effectively speaking, for the 5 you paid on the iron. You don't have to vertically integrate. Looking into it, but it seems like a regular scam rather than a repeatable exploit by a big company. Shipment companies could avoid paying taxes by disbanding before the deadline of the taxes due. Seems like a big oof. That does seem like an oof. Yeah, but you only pay taxes on the added value. That's why it's called a value-added tax. Yeah, so you don't have to vertically integrate. You don't have to vertically integrate. If you had to do it like each time to pay the full amount, then that would be a problem. But you always less the inputs, which means that the person who buys the iron from the iron guy, he reports on the iron guy down the chain, right? He's like, "Yo, I bought this." That way, he ends up not having to pay as much VAT and this type of thing. I can't remember if it's the seller or the buyer who pays the VAT, but it's effectively the same thing because it just means you increase the price. So everything's also 10% more expensive at all points. So you can think of it like a sales tax, except it also applies to everyone in the production chain. I would much rather have a VAT. Alright, now let's upgrade. Alright, hopefully that doesn't get our scout killed. That might have killed our scout. That was probably a mistake. TBH. this guy come back. Still waiting for this expansion. Yeah, I think we'll come down here and scout. Oh, did we remember to slot in? Okay, we did remember to slot in production towards settlers. Would have felt real dumb if we didn't. Liang's here now, though. So let's buy a builder next turn. We actually prefer that because then we don't feel as silly for forgetting to buy the builder. Yeah, but like the U.S. the thing is like Amazon can do an enormous amount of volume and increase in value and pay out its shareholders and do all that and then pay zero in taxes because they were break even, but they just churn through an enormous amount of economic activity. And if a VAT applied, Amazon would have to. Amazon would not be able to be this enormous company that pays zero in taxes. And so, like, yeah, the tax system is written in such a way that there are ways for people to just report zero on income, but still be gaining value, and then effectively get to avoid taxes, and that's the problem. Hey Uriel, how's it going? Happy Saturday to you. Let's see how long till we get that horse tile. 25? Brother. We need it now. We could actually just use this pasture tile to speed up animal husbandry, but not exactly what we wanted. We'll go back and heal. I think we're just gonna heal up here. Or we already healed up? Alright, we're gonna raid the clan. Actually, we're gonna raid the clan and maybe next turn buy the tile. I think I don't hate buying this tile. It's a really good tile. But then we can't, like, buy this tile for this other city. Opportunity costs, man. I mean, I guess we have a 3-2 tile for Manchester already and a couple 3-food tiles, but... And we're about to go down in size anyways, actually. And we're working... Yeah, we have tiles to work in that city. We don't need the horses for strategic reasons either, so... There's a celestial navigation, and... Let's maximize growth here, yeah? This works. Not sure how much we should just farm them for the thing. We have not considered where we want to build a government complex, and we do not have... Yeah, kind of a miss on our part. The fact that we just are not... I think we just go through and don't build a specialty district and we don't get the Eureka for this. I think we just want to get to political system faster, but it feels bad. Or political philosophy. It feels pretty bad, man. Do stock buybacks counts for business expenses? I'm actually not 100% sure on this, so I don't want to comment. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. The thing is like there's a ton of companies that just report zero in income, and also like there's people like Zuckerberg. He takes $1 in salary. He marks that down as his income. He borrows money against his stock. So he uses his stock as leverage to get basically 0% interest, and since the borrowing doesn't count, as income. He can kind of spend it however he wants and live a lavish lifestyle. All the while, his stock valuation is going up, which allows him to borrow more money, but he never actually has income, so he never has to pay taxes. And, like, he's getting richer and richer. Like, it's a very, like, clever kind of way of designing a system so that someone who is making enormous amounts of accumulation of resources does not have to pay taxes. Like, it's undeniable that he's accumulating resources, right? Like, it would be absurd to suggest anything to the contrary, and so, like, it's like, right, the system's, like, not working properly. If the very richest people on the planet, like, in the United States, don't have to pay taxes, that it's not working properly. Although I'm surprised nobody, like, not even the libertarians, used the argument that, like, rich people pay more in taxes, because they kind of do, in a nominal sense. Like, no one ever, like, says, hey, like, in terms of the actual, like, number of taxes, this guy's paying less. Not the percentage, just, like, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. I'm shocked I never see that argument. I don't agree with it, but I'm just shocked I never see it. Difficulties on Emperor. How do you even... Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we may be dispersed here. I don't know. I just want to make sure guy doesn't get ganked. I suppose the settler's a little ways away, huh? So we have time. Oh, I think we're not even supposed to disperse yet. We do want to farm them for XP, though, right? That is the play. Okay, we could use some more science. Bro, are we just supposed to blast settler here? I think we are. This feels dirty. Maybe we lock in our +5 food tile as well. To make sure we don't have too much negative growth or whatever. What will you sell? A spearman unit. We could use that spearman to take out the camp. I think I like that. Because we're making a lot of money. Where are we supposed to build the district? I don't know. Stock buyback is when the company is side buying stock or back or the CEO. It's when the company is buying the stack. So the CEO is not the owner of the stock. It is the company that's the owner of the stock. Six turns. I think we'll raid it, but we have to wait. So we'll just make sure the coast is clear over here. Here we get our pasture, right? So then I guess we do swap back to this. Oh, this is a huge lake. Holy hit. Our Hui to call would be so good here. Oh my god, whenever I look for the Huey in this thing, I can never ever ever find it. Bro, we're trying. Maybe having capital gains tax apply regardless of whether you sell the asset? Well, so if you had a value-added tax, then whenever Zuckerberg spends money, he'll get taxed on it, and it doesn't matter. Because but yeah, I mean, maybe you could do it like how you're suggesting. Turns. All right. We are trying to industrialize as fast as possible. I don't even know if it's correct because it's not like we have crazy wild tiles for this. Oh shoot, there was something we wanted to buy and now we've forgotten what it was. Kind of do want to lock in this tile, though. This is also not going to be a tile that expands automatically anytime soon, right? We're getting tiles so fast in this city, though. Could always just destroy Kabul. We'll try and go around this way. See how far we can get. I think we can build a dam here. And an aqueduct here. Is there a better way to do it so that this guy gets to use some of these tiles? I think there is. It would mean squashing the food, the rice, though. But we could give each of these a +2 industrial center. Or +3. Oh, then we wanted to think about if we have a Colosseum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would need to have it like here or over here even, to cover all of our cities. I think here maybe? I think it has to be built on flat land though. Plains rainforest, okay. So where do we want the Yakima? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can also build one here, right? Let's double check whether or not it spikes some of the other stuff. They can fit River Elite too. Combat Pillow, thank you for the follow, big nice. Did you want to buy a builder? Oh my god, that's what I wanted to do. And then I bought a tile. No, I bought the builder. Maybe having capital gain. So the middle class pays the most percent-wise with a VAT. With the VAT, everyone pays the same percent, but you can't dodge it. If you need science and research writing, VATs are not progressive is the main downside, yeah. But I would argue our current tax system is probably not very progressive either. You could also do VAT and then income tax on the hyper wealthy if you wanted to be progressive, right? That's how you would do it. You would just start taxing people over 250,000 or something. I think that's what China does. Lower class people basically pay zero income tax in China. So we do have to make sure we're getting to London. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would get to London. And the Ruhr Valley would be nice. If we build Ruhr Valley here. Wait, what's the requirement for Ruhr? I forget. Each mine and quarry must be built along a river industrial zone with a factory. So we wouldn't have too many mines. But this would be a nice Ruhr Valley, huh? Right, let's take a closer look. It just has to be in the city. Okay, it doesn't have to be adjacent. So, I mean, we'd have 2 mines here, but we have 2 mines in this city. Are we gonna have a city with more than 2 mines? I'm not sure the answer to that is yes. That's also next to a river. Well, this. We could have Ruhr here, because here we're gonna actually have 3. So this would be the best place to Ruhr. Right here. I'm not sure we're gonna get that tile though. It's an interesting one. But if we were to Ruhr here, or to plan on Ruhring here, this does some interesting stuff regarding how we think about this. Because we could do like something like this. And that looks pretty strong. More taxes on luxury clothes. It's possible you could have a VAT applied. Well, you could also sin tax like stuff luxuries if you wanted. Very high 50% consumption tax on my luxury clothes. No, I hear you, wouldn't hurt. The 20% production bonus is the big one. If you end up going for space victory, having a Ruhr Valley in your spaceport city can be crazy. I don't hate the idea of Ruhr being here. Also, any wonder could fit in here and have this work. I'm just trying to figure out a place to make our I was thinking maybe we could figure out a way to do in one of these slots, like if we don't have I'm trying to think of a good place for the government plaza with our map tacking strategy so far. And I'm not sure I have the answers, Sway. He's been doing it longer than me. I think the coast is clear for us to go back. Considering this guy will kind of guide our settler. And then I guess we'll want to go up and help work the tiles up here. Man, this city's gonna be so cranked up. Bro, play Victoria 3? I can't right now. I have early access. I don't want to play Victoria 3 because I don't want to talk about 1.7. Because I have an NDA. Yeah. Sure, you could share it there with the correct things. What do you do, what do you work with proper job-wise, or do you live off donations? Currently, well, also ad revenue on YouTube, but currently, yeah, I'm trying to make this work. So right now, it's not much, but the fallback is being a personal trainer. Before this, I used to teach chess to kids. I also wrote a book, and I tried to get it published, and I couldn't. So, but yeah, the house, how well Sphere of Influence is received is definitely like super relevant. I guess we're gonna want a science district here, or campus. Oh, baby. A triple. I'm trying to think where it's supposed to be, man. I think that there's maybe a smarter way to do this Coliseum shenanigans that involves the government plaza. Like maybe yeah, then it's only hitting, it'll only be hitting 2 things. I really want the government plaza to be hitting at least 3 things, man. There's not a way to do... There's not a way to put Ruhr here. If we could put Ruhr here, that would change things. Oh. Because we probably could put a wonder here, right? And then just have a ring where we have the civic places. We really just don't have a single place that has 3 adjacent spots. So if we were going for 2 adjacent spots, then we could just build the government plaza here. Not having Magnus also hurts right now. Personal Vic 3 trader, yeah. Would VAT taxes apply to foreign produced goods? If not, could it further incentivize offshoring? Just thought of this and wanted to hear your thoughts. I don't know how it works exactly with foreign goods. I assume the foreign goods would have to pay the VAT, because otherwise your country's own goods would not be like competitive. People just buy foreign goods entirely, so I have to imagine that if you import the foreign goods or foreign raw materials, they have to pay the VAT. So if you import foreign raw materials and the VAT's 10% and you import 50 ducats worth, then you have to pay the VAT on those, and then when you sell your own product for 110, because the base product price is 100 and then the VAT is 10, you get refunded the 5 that you paid for the import of the produced goods. So I think you pay it no matter what. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even think that would be considered a tariff, though. What's the book about? It's about attention and agency. So it starts off pretty philosophical, discussing a sort of framework, talking quite a bit about free will, a sort of framework for conceptualizing agency, and making the argument that at the very root source of agency is your ability to control your own attention. And from there, it builds out to talking about a more practical / psychology / self-helpy about how one would engage in the practice of increasing their agency through their attention. Journalist runway is running out. You talking about the either sphere of influence does well or not enough money? The truth hurts. That's kind of how it works. We might go back to the drawing board. There's a big sentiment that they cut the game into parts before release, so Sphere add-on has to be good. Yeah. I think I have the 1 subscriber for India, I believe. By the way, I watch every Vic3 video. Thank you. I don't know how many... I could check my metrics. I'm pretty sure I have more than 1 India subscriber, but I don't think a lot have chatted about being from India. Let's push the turn. I still don't know where we put our government plaza. Maybe we just place it here. That way it gets to be in London and it boosts this, and then maybe we end up building a financial district and something else. I don't know. But we get to finish it earlier. Dude, just feels bad, man. But maybe that's kind of a good look here. We could also build a mine here to boost this a little bit more. I don't think we can build an aqueduct across a river like this. Oh, we can? Then pump the brakes. Maybe we can... No, we can't. Well, maybe we can. No, I think we can't. Well, we could build the aqueduct here and then build a government plaza here. That might be better, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna go crazy trying to figure out what's best. I have such a hard time placing the government plaza, and then I just never place it, and then it's super late game, and it's stupid that I've put it off placing it for so long. Let's do a devotion to Hercules here. Don't think we can stack him on that tile, even though he can move there. Let's come back. Baby, come back. Pretty sure they won't just attack our dude. And in 3 turns we'll raid this again, and then maybe we'll go for Jerusalem. Those spearmen should be able to clear the way. We'll actually swap spots with him and the scout next turn. Alright, I think it's coming together. A sick run could be interesting for 1.7. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull. What should we play in 1.7? We could do a sick run. I can't tell you guys what I've already done, or why I've done it, or why I have these choices, but I can give choices for pulling because I'm gonna start a new run after this. But I can't give anything specific. Ooh, that looks. Why is this? Is that just one? Oh, it's just one production. I thought it was the big production thing. I'm trying to think what all my choices were. Or what they would be. But maybe this is also not the place to pull it, because there's only like 20 of you here. Although, the 20 of you who are here are here. They have tax agreements. There's a sales tax split, I think, based on trade agreements. Yeah. Sick needed Golden Temple or per Akal Takat for more prestige. Yeah, I think that they're generally. I don't think they've since the game has come out up to 1.6. I don't think that they've added a single monument. Alright, I think we are still producing settlers, so we're gonna stick with the settlers. Okay, so we could get aquaculture. Could also get Magnus for chopping. I think I like Magnus, considering we want to chop out this. So let's put Magnus in London. And then let's move Liang over to Manchester. Alright, 2 more turns. Why are we getting so much science, bro? The turtles really just doing work this entire run? I guess the turtles are doing work. It's turtles all the way down, boys. Think you heal more in your home city? I can't remember, though. Whoa. Glad these guys never deck you, because that would be spooky if they did. I suppose we are playing modded, so they could. You're still voting for redacted? Always redacted. You have a Phil PhD friend who is at work similarly out of my depth, Spencer Ivy. He's postdoc fellow in Warsaw right now. Very interesting. Oh, I forget, Mr. Keefe, where did you say you were from? You said you were from Europe, right? Choices confirmed. Call the lawyers. NDA has been violated. No. No. Please, no. Not my entire net worth. They would have to pay more in lawyers than what it'd be worth, but also just like completely damage a relationship. Also, like, even if there was no penalty, I still wouldn't violate the NDA. Like, even if they didn't change anything, it's like, you say you're gonna do something, you should do it. Let us through. Please. We're on a mission. We're gonna come here and fortify until healed and have this guy go and take that out. feel like this is coming along real nice. I'm really liking this setup we've gotten. Other than this government plaza. I hate the government plaza. The government plaza can go to hell. I guess we make a financial district here. Commercial hub. And then we could eventually have a Big Ben here. Or Big Ben here. And then London can have that, I suppose. Eventually. It'd have to be a really big London. But it might get really big with this food situation here. We need to crack out Indian territory run in 1.7 if they are winnable. But yeah, I can't comment. Purchasing that 4 culture tile, this one would actually be nuts. I think we're growing into it. You like the purchasing the 4 culture tile? The thing is we only have 3 we can only work 3 tiles right now, and we're working all the food ones. But maybe that's a mistake. Because we could work this tile instead, which is somewhat similar. But it has 3 less food, or 3 less gold, 2 less culture. But we're about to go down to 2 pop. At which point I think I would rather be working this tile and this tile than this tile. So I think we'll hold off for now. Yikes. No golden era for us. It's okay, we're gonna pop off. We build an irrigation wheel. Oh, okay. What do we even need for that? Probably irrigation, huh? What do we need for an irrigation wheel? Build an irrigation wheel. Let's research wheel then. We keep it wheel here. We haven't built any districts, so I think maybe that one will be okay. I feel like we're poised to pop off, baby. Is this the turn? Yeah, let's raid it. Yes. Oh, can that archer shoot us? Shoot. Did I go the wrong way? Sure. Wait, why did I take damage from that? Do you always just take damage when they spawn on top of you? The real penalty is hurting their Thursdays, their feelings of getting no more happy Thursdays. True. They'll never have a happy Thursday again. We can't take such a risk. I think I like the city here, man. The city just like seems so good. And then we get to found this. But look at the production. Oh, baby. This city's gonna be so fucking good. I'm a little tempted to just buy a monument. I think we're gonna build it, though. Actually, what are we doing? This city's gonna have so much production. Yeah, I think I like getting Ruhr Valley here if we can. Which means we would want this tile as well here. Because it's a plus 20% production, right? This is going to be our highest production city easily. So this will just have to be some other stupid wonder. Oh, insta-constructed district, hell yeah. So we're gonna need to save to buy a worker here so that we can clear with Magnus. Oh, we don't even own those tiles yet. Insta produces districts. So freaking good. I think we want this city to be in charge of this, so. And our gumdrop buttons. No, not my gumdrop buttons. Ah, getting encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down. You're from the West Coast, generally going to be in LA for next year for work school. Did they at least pay you $130,000 for the MBA? I hear that's the going rate. No, they did not. It was either sign this or we don't give you your early access. It was like, it's pretty straightforward. Huh. I mean, Liang's going to be in the city. I think we're going to need a lot more builders overall. Maybe we just build a builder. And that'll work out well for us. Perhaps. I can't remember if we scouted down here before. I feel like we have, and then we went back up because we didn't get a lot of sleep last night. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it's still in the range. The Colosseum can be built by that city, so. Colosseum's gonna see 6 to 7 cities. If we can get another city in here. I don't think there's room, though. Maybe we take out Zanzibar, though. This is a quadrireme? Not the quadrireme. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna settle near her again. At least not anytime soon. You're getting boxed by Vietnam. We were already boxed by Vietnam. We were boxed from Vietnam from the start. Now we're getting boxed by Ottomans here. "9 days for Victoria 3. Which victory are we trying for? Not really trying for anyone specifically right now. Science is like the most straightforward though, right? I do not have a current plan. Let's take out the quad so they can't shoot us. I guess with this setup, maybe we could go culture victory as well. But then we like haven't set anything up for faith. We do have this natural wonder we're right next to, which would be good for... We want to build the faith districts, but kind of keen on just working the tiles, to be honest. I think that's the first time we've dispersed. Hercules, Hercules. This is so gratuitous because we can't even work. Well, this tile's actually better than the other one, but we can't even work both these tiles right now. So we're going to need to place a governor in there, so maybe Liang's going to get moved here. I wish you could rush stuff you'd already started producing, rather than producing it halfway and then not being able to like rush the production, because it feels really derp now that we have the settler in the Liang city. Okay, well that's a thing. Doesn't Temple usually get finished earlier? I guess we could use another builder in this city. It's just gonna be hard to we're gonna have to shuffle around Liang. Actually, maybe we could just buy a monument out of this city over here. Or it'll grow fast enough. Let's do a builder. The governor macro is gonna be a little bit rough here.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Go for the shiny victory as always. Which victory is the shiniest? I think we maybe go irrigation wheel on this city here. And then into construction. I think we chose helmsman on the other galley. And maybe we want to take out either Zanzibar or Kabul or both. I think we could capture Kabul. And then take out Ruhr would also just be so good in this city. But just like looking at it, like okay, where's we can make a city here. I think that's it. Or can we? No, we can't make one there. So, I mean, I suppose it fits like nice and snug. It's on a desert. Not always the best, but it's gonna get floodplain tiles, right? Or whatever tiles. And I mean, we probably make a science district, a campus there anyway. So the fact that it's a desert, it's like really not a big deal. Maybe this is actually pretty solid. Does feel boxed in a little bit though, considering Zanzibar's already gotten some juice, some juicy juice. But Zanzibar, we're gonna have a lot of harbors. Like Zanzibar is actually probably pretty solid to get us a suzerain. I think Kabul is maybe worth taking. In which case we'd have to kind of shift everyone over to that side of the map. I think Jerusalem we probably take first, though, yeah? Sure, they should be able to build that there. At which point they'll have a pretty good spot there for thing. And on the other side, they probably have a good spot for a campus. We just can't see it. Alright. Maybe pull them back here. To be fair, we can, yeah, we could do this. I forgot we could just fight with Hercules as well. He's a laborer and a fighter. I think we'll go to about noon. Be a little bit shorter so that we can work on some Vicky stuff. No, not the archer. I mean, there's not an archer in the other one. Does. I think we buy this tile immediately to lock it in. I think we go great persons. Has that always been production towards wonders? I feel like it hasn't. I don't think we have very many envoys available. No, we have none, so. I mean, we are about to buy a tile. We're not working on a wonder right now. I mean, we're building a builder. I actually kind of like that, considering what I think we're about to do here to build this government plaza. We're about to buy the tile, so. Let their warrior figure that out. We don't need to reset our things, so I think we're gonna get started on construction. When you see barbarians run away, true. Sometimes, if they got more health than you, we do beat. Aw. Drat. Unfortunate. Actually, let's recover. Let's sail back. Does that help? No. Okay, so I think we move Liang over right away. And we might have to juggle governors a little bit. But I also think that we buy this tile. And we probably work that tile, huh? It's a really nice tile. Smell you later, dude. Definitely want a monument first. I don't think we have the kind of military down here to do anything but disperse this. Or for anything but disperse to make sense. We tell him to shove it. I think we are going to settle near him again, so we tell him we play by our own rules. I play by my own rules. Make sure the right city has this. Okay, it does. If we clear, it'll give us 42. I think that there's less than 42 production left here. Actually, 42 is pretty close. So we'll chop out the finishing of the settler. And then build the government plaza right here. And now we never have to worry about the decision again because it's already been, the mistake's already been made. And then we'll use Hercules' labor to finish it. Wahoo. And then we will build. New cities receive +1 builder. Oh, I forgot Abaddon is so good. It has to be adjacent to our capital. I don't think it's gonna work for us. What? Do we somehow wait 21 turns before settling? We can get there in 7. Is it worth waiting 14 turns for an extra builder? Probably not. Is this one better than the other one? So I think this city down to the right might be a little bit better. However, Do want to get the Colosseum up and going. Yeah, so here's like kind of where we were thinking we might end up settling down south. Let's just come up there. We could do this, but this creates a lot more micro. Alright, let's do it. Where do we have a settler coming out next? You don't. Maybe we're supposed to build the monument here. Or buy it, rather, sorry. Wait, I thought Apadana could only be constructed in the capital. Oh, it can be constructed in another city, but it has to be adjacent to the wait, what? You know, you wouldn't have to buy that tile if you take out Adana. That is true. That is true. It's also just kind of a good tile to work right now. I suppose this tile is maybe better because of the production. At least kind of at the opening here. But we'll also expand to get a bunch of tiles by working the +4. That's how the Skelly and Blitz happen. I'm never organized enough to build the woods before I clear over them. It's so strong. Yeah, I think what we're supposed to do is we're actually supposed to move Liang over here. Yeah, this game's hard sometimes. We're supposed to move Liang. Now that we've done what we set out to do. And we don't have a settler coming in. And we're not going to Hercules immediately on here. Because we still have like 20 turns or whatever. So actually, let's see if he can come up here and help with this. Got 25 turns left though. We might be cutting it close if we use him on Jerusalem. Well, I wish we could sail through there, but we can't. True if big. Well, we're not trading any settlers anymore, so maybe we finish mysticism, actually. So we could reset some of our stuff. So what are we supposed to do? Get over there, fight for 5 turns, run back. It's taking us 5 to 6 to even fight. Yeah, I guess we can fight a little bit here. We just have to be back in time for Christmas to use our second charge. Maybe we won't even be able to get a builder to clear it first, but with Magnus's supervision. What we're talking about here is clearing out this. To be fair, though, maybe we move Magnus to Plymouth, clear this, and then Hercules can stay in the combat for longer. Tempted to go irrigation wheel here. Yeah, it's a little bit rough not having any districts we can build at this point in the game. I think we've definitely made some sort of mistake here. But I mean, we're getting construction basically as fast as we can. How big a mistake could it be? Oh, that's how it's gonna be? Getting ready to dow Jerusalem here. No redacted gameplay today? No. I cannot violate the NDA. Unfortunate. I hope that's not what people thought I meant by the poll, that I was just gonna violate my NDA like an absolute savage. Could you imagine? Jesus. I think we go for the great profit points here. Oh, but if we want to purchase any tiles, we gotta do it now. I think we'll just buy this tile, because we know that we want that in the near-ish future. And then we'll change off of this. We're not producing any settlers right now. I think we are producing a builder. No wonders. So this is probably best. And then we could reset with military tradition when we need to. We have an envoy. We could... Ooh, Barbarossa's already got Zanzibar locked up. Rip. I mean, not forever, but like, still rip, right? I'm not sure where we're supposed to send this galley. I don't want to send it away and have a barb camp spawn here and then they can raid all along this coast to the south. So I don't want to scout with it like that, but... Let's see if anything's over here, I suppose. That's not too far out of the way. Maybe we don't get Magnus back in the city before we have to clear this out. That seems like a tough sell. It's a shame we don't have a good spot for the pyramids. I was just thinking, here we have to settle here. We could, in theory, build the pyramids here. But we have no chops for that, except we can't. Why can't we? It's desert hills anyways, just kidding. Didn't mean it. We can't move this to somewhere else. We have 0 desert tiles other than that, so pyramids out, I think. With our current setup or whatever. What is this about? What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? I should have upgraded after the first movement. Oh well. What's going on here, you guys? Are they here to attack me or Jerusalem? Which one is it, my guys? My boys, what are you doing here? I suppose they like us, so they're probably out to attack Jerusalem. Discovered a tech that lets you trigger corn laws for nations with a lot of subsistence farms like Japan or China. There's an event you can get when trying to pass education laws that gives minus 33% throughput to all agriculture and including subs. Immediately triggers corn laws in Japan. Nice. Viet Cong incoming. Yeah, I want to see what they're on about. Maybe before I do anything. So I think we're gonna wait one more turn to see what they're doing. Oh, I like building a builder out of here. This seems good. We have we want to clear here. We want to assign Magnus. Yeah, this all seems really good. And then Liang will get the plus builder, who can come down and work some of these tiles. They're still on one, and they're still probably working this tile, so Suleiman loves us, despite us giving him grievances, which is fantastic for us. Can I tell us whether you're having a lot of fun with 1.7? I don't know whether or not that violates the NDA, but in case it doesn't, or in case it does, I'd rather not. Let's declare war here. I think I like it. We get the builder. Wow, that's all we need to siege it? Ridiculous. It's like they placed a district that we don't like. What district is this? Holy site? Okay, that's fine enough. Oh, that also tracks. Yeah, doesn't it? So Liverpool, what are we supposed to build here? Monument will let us do one of these projects down the line here. So maybe Monument's okay. Could just blast more settlers while we have the settler bonus speed in card. Could just let this finish through and hold back on our thing. We're actually just getting so much culture. We're so freaking cultured. Here, let's view the governments. Influence points. Discount on purchases with faith. Production towards districts. I think we're going Merchant Republic. But we're still building our settlers. Are we close to researching the construction technology? We kind of are. Okay. We're gonna keep doing games in rec, and then we're gonna switch to drama and poetry after. Actually, let's switch to drama and poetry now. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll keep building builders and just try and get things up and running. He's having a redacted amount of fun. Exactly. That's exactly how I want to put it, just in case. Does the warmonger penalty ever go away? In Civ? I think so. I I think it just takes a while. I think it takes longer the later ages you're in. Or longer in terms of turns. How many guys we even got in the city? 3. We already have 3 spectacular tiles there. We're gonna come in and we're gonna work this. The whales. The bells! With the whales. The bells. Who's that? Free cities? Yuck, someone's having a problem. Oh, this was the guy who was cooking on a dream, huh? Yeah, I think we just don't want to move him too far away from being able to support kind of the southern area. We definitely want to keep them both alive so we can upgrade them to caravels. What is this Suleiman walking through a territory business about? I'm not a fan, sir. I think we could just heal up here. I think we actually want to keep Hercules here so he actively blocks their ability to march into Jerusalem. So I guess we're going to move Liang over here as well. This is not like a part of, like a play pattern. It's super fun. It's not that unfun, I guess, but you do want to run away from the free cities. Too much freedom, not enough city. You've only won 1 game after I annexed another empire and the others hated you forever. I think it goes away. I think it just takes a really long time. How late did you do it? Like, if you're gonna annex the city-states, I think it's better to do it early. I'm also really not a civ expert, though. So... Yikes. I guess we just whack it 3 times with Hercules. That does the trick. Why did that cancel his production? I'm confused. I guess we want to scout now. Okay. Please don't hurt us. This all feels very nice. You hate them for your freedoms, that's right. That's exactly it. I'm jealous. How do you get to live so free? And I have to live so not free. I think we locked this tile down. We're really going a monument in this city? We have so much. Would it make sense for us to build that? A preserve? I like have never played with preserves. Oh, yikes. You might be making mistakes here, boys. I'm almost certainly have made huge errors in this war. But I think it doesn't matter. I think we finish things here. We've captured the holy city of Jerusalem, everyone. It's done. It will never be undone. Except it will. That's how history works. Alright, so now we actually want Magnus over here. Except we don't. We want Liang and Magnus here. Well, how many turns does he have? Does he have enough turns to book it back? I guess he does. So we want Magnus in London. And this builder also in London. God, we have yet to build a single specialty district other than the government plaza. I think we go here and we go to sleep. Or we go up one, actually. Looks like she maybe didn't approve of what we did. Alright, now let's unlock our ports. That we probably should have unlocked before these. Oh, my gumdrop buttons. I hate them for their freedom. Whale. I mean, we definitely want to work these tiles. I need to think about where makes the best, I guess what we're going to do is we're not going to put anything on this tile, we're going to make it, where is the thing? A national park. Ski resort, national park, same thing basically, right? So that means we can put a lumberyard there. And we need to do a lumberyard somewhere to boost. And I don't think we want to put districts on any of those tiles, so I think that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles on that. Yeah. Maybe we could have sacked Jerusalem and made a city like over there, but that seems kind of marginal. Can't place an aqueduct here though, now. Which unfortunately kind of makes us want to put right here an industrial zone. You extend your heartiest congratulations for the productivity of our people. Days Volt, something like that. That's a controversial one though. He's Irish. Winter XX. How's it going? Did I think combat pillar for the follow? I might not have. If I did not, I think you know. What are you doing, Step Civ? Yeah. Basically, stranger danger. Except not when it's a Step Civ. I think we keep them up here, kind of on the frontier. I don't really know, actually. We kind of have no military units now that they all died in that, like, horrible attack on Jerusalem. It's almost like all this violence could have been prevented somehow. You got your spearmen out. Then march and take these guys out. I'm not sure. I do know putting a city here wouldn't be too bad. And maybe it's a lot worse when there's a city there. I don't know. City here is not the worst though. Is it? Harbor here. I guess it crimps on this city location. Get another envoy. Where's Singapore at? I think we kind of want Singapore. Like, we get 3 envoys, every workshop manufacturer, consulate, yeah. What's their bonus? +2 production for each foreign civilization they have a trade route to. That's not the best for how we're playing. We can, of course, adjust how we're playing, though. What's that about?
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius. Risk it.
What a quote. Sean Bean is just like such a great choice for... Actually, you know what? We keep the settler with only 2 charges up here. Is this on the other side of a mountain range completely? Bro, does this mountain range... Does it completely cut off? Dude. Celestial Navigation's gonna be lit. We can't place this yet, unfortunately. We would love to place it. I guess we could start working a settler. And we could also... Now Liang can go wherever we want. So... I'll reassign her down here. And then assign Magnus to London, knowing that we're about to chop something out. Perfect. Oh, we're so handsome and good at this game. I'm in a small group on Discord. People in the group play around PvE science victory as a single endgame goal on standard speed lakes. That's drastically different playstyle to other victory types. I would have to imagine, yeah. Although, like, my Civ 6 knowledge / brain is not the best. He's alone. My pupils are dilating over here. Excuse me, is that Mount... What mountain is that? I have a dirty mind. I just thought it said Mount Seaman. Rip. Why are you on the tile we want to be on? We have to let him out or something. Oh wait. Liang. Can we put Liang over here? The Liverpool. And then next turn we'll swap this off of something other than the builder. Oh, it's still 2 turns? Rip. Okay, so we want to come here. That's more free cities. We hate them for their freedom. I think we place our industrial zone and just start working on it here. This seems not so good. I think we were getting a much better rate before. Get the settler. We want to so bad. I think we could slot this in now, because I think we're going to switch back to settlers. Liang. We're actually going to swap back to a settler here. Actually... let's get started on an industrial zone. I forget, it's better for us to place them if we can. We can't place this one yet. I mean, we could buy the tile. The tile's not even going to be the, like, next or the next after, so let's just buy the tile. And place the industrial zone. We're still going to finish the other thing, but it locks in the price of the district. We're just gonna do this into this into this. Let's do that, I guess. Oh, give me your body. Not sure it's worth dowing Suleiman for it, because honestly, like, I don't know how we possibly get that back to, like, our borders. That's gonna be an adventure if we wanted to deck him just for the settler. It's also not as early in the it's like super good early in the game, but then it falls off quite a bit. We buy a spearman here. But we should probably be the first ones to discover them. And we're gonna get to lock in so many ports here. Yeah. Wait, why is this settler down here? Bro, we just got confused. God damn it. Wait. No, we just have another settler. Wait, no, we also got confused. Now we're really confused. We do want to clear that for our district. Probably want to use it to chop out the Colosseum, though. So I guess Magnus will be going to Sheffield after this, because we actually have to chop several tiles to get started on this Colosseum, which we would really like to have. We kind of want to take Kabul, but we don't have any military. Freaking Sean Bean. Did we build a campus anywhere yet? No, we have 0 campuses. And it shows, honestly. We're living on the backs of turtles right now. Turtle exploitation, I tell you. Chat. Chat, I want to do it so bad. So what do we have to do if we just have to, like, snake around above Peck's back over here. Settle here, maybe. The Great Escape. And then we're fighting a guy who has a bunch of troops on our border. Bro, this can't possibly be a good decision, right? And I mean, hear me out here. A free settler. I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but Free settler. We could buy 2 spearmen as well. We could buy this spearman here and this spearman here and then start running them down. We could start sending the bow guy down. The problem is Miss Korea might not like us so much. And how long does it take? Like 15 turns to get down there? Yeah. Not much sense in... If we're just gonna lose the city in response to this. Maybe we don't, though. Is he the suzerain of someplace? He's not the suzerain of Kabul. Oh wait, he is suzerain of down there. Do it. They often just get tired of the war and you can make a white peace. Do it. I mean, we have a huge gold income. We can buy an archer. And then a spear later. I don't know, chat. This seems a little risky. Seems a little risky. Also, we were planning on ending stream soon, so maybe we could pick up with this decision. Seems a little risky, but we like the bisky. See if we want to get any map tax down before we go, though. Because, you know, map tax. As long as you don't take their cities, it shouldn't be a lot of grievances. I thought Surprise War is like over 100 grievances. Yeah, 150 grievances for Surprise War. Because we don't have a denounce. God, we have such a long empire. I almost said strong. I don't know how strong it is. Actually, according to this, we have a similar military to this guy. He's got way more science. Maybe it's the fact that we haven't built a freaking campus yet. I don't even think we have the tech for campuses yet. It's maybe a bit of a problem. Still don't have any pottery in this civilization. We have industrial zones, but we don't have pottery. Yeah, we're gonna need to run back and grab this stuff. Overall, I like the start way more than our other one. I mean, we didn't have any crazy industrial centers, but honestly, then we also kind of found out that the crazy ones aren't as crazy as they normally are. Just hard nerfed the adjacency bonuses for aqueducts and dams. Which is maybe fair. Alright boys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Boys and girl. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back on Tuesday morning with another stream for probably Civ 6, probably continue. No writing either. The oral history of London. Yep. We built things before we did anything else. Pottery is overrated when you have metalware and glassware. This is also super true. Let's see if anyone's who's streaming. Das Tactic. We haven't watched him in a while. This girl who's playing Age of Empires that we follow. Let's see if anyone's playing Victoria 3. I know some of you guys didn't get your Victoria 3 fix, so maybe let's raid someone who's playing Vicky. Aus Russland. Looks like that's a German stream. It's got Tiberius D playing modded Spain, so why don't we raid him? Looks like. No more streams till Tuesday. That's the plan. Don't want to. I want to record a ton of videos. To be honest, that's kind of what I've been trying to do. Oh no! I posted in the wrong chat. I can't use commands in that chat. Here. So we'll raid from Twitch, and then we'll find the link for anyone who's on YouTube who wants to watch this gentleman. We'll link this as well. But yeah, we will have Tuesday, next Saturday, and then the following Sunday and Monday. And probably not Tuesday. Is probably going to be what it looks like. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, etc. Mostly etc. Bye-bye now.